Yo, what's good, YouTube? Before we start this video off with anything, bro, I'm gonna give a silent moment and a peaceful moment for the people and children in Palestine that's going through hell right now. So we start off with that, yeah. Free Palestine from the river to the sea, my dog. You feel me? So we got a new video for y'all. Once we got that out of the way, we got a new video, and this video is gonna be titled "European Drill is Brutal." It's from a new channel, a new channel I've been watching. Y'all better go subscribe to the nigga channel, Trap University, I think it's called. Yeah, Trap University. Yeah, we just gonna jump straight to it and see what he on, because I've watched a couple of his videos and I find it kind of interesting. He kind of dissects different kind of crime all around the world. So right now we're in Europe, and if y'all want me to do another video of him, reaction to his video, drop a like. And if y'all fuck with the video, and if y'all smiled in any type of way, enjoyed yourself in any type of way, drop a like or subscribe. Welcome to the MANEKO.D channel and be a part of the gang, fam. You feel me? Let's get to the video.
From a rapper who was the son of a famous actress being kidnapped, set free, and then executed, all allegedly from a hit someone sent sitting in a jail cell in Sweden, to a shootout in front of a recording studio in Milan. This is the brutal world of European drill. Now, I won't be including the UK on this for two reasons. One, since Brexit, the UK is not really a part of Europe. I mean, the closest European country to the UK is France, and it's well known that the French and the English specifically haven't gotten along in over 700 years. And two, UK drill is basically New York drill.
Just about to say, bro, UK drill is, I wouldn't say the same thing as New York drill, but they got a lot of similarities to them as far as the culture-wise. I was gonna say, like, bro, a lot of the UK scene is heavily influenced by what's it called, the Caribbean things, like people from the Caribbean, bro. You got people that speak patois in New York and in England and hella places in the UK, bro. So, and especially and another place as well that's kind of similar is what's it called, Toronto, I think. Yeah, but this hella mixed up people. Like, you got Marlies there, you got Arab, you got black people, like, from, you feel me? You got all types of people just surrounded by each other and influenced by the cultures and shit. So you can see a lot of similarities to it. But in New York, y'all really, what y'all got? Y'all got some Dominicans, y'all got a whole bunch of Latinos, black, white, Italians, bro. You feel me? So y'all got the whole bunch. So there's a lot of similarities, especially with the dress as well. The way they be dressing. I've seen that, bro, night tracksuits down and all that. I mean, now it's pretty more known for that, but like, if you were to look a couple of years back, probably like 5 years back, you will see heavily. Like, I was actually shocked how much resemblance there were from the UK and the US. But let's see what's
more knives. We already know way more of what's going on in the UK than we do in the rest of Europe. Drill has spread far since breaking out of Chicago, from the frozen shores of Sweden to the Mediterranean.
For y'all that didn't know, bro, I am located right now in Sweden, bro. So I was born in London, and then I moved to Sweden when I was about 8 years old, something like that. And we moved back and forth a whole bunch of places. So I don't really know the exact amount of time I've lived here, because as I said before, we've been back and forth and shit. So nigga lost track of time at some point. I was just like, fuck it, now we're just living, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're just surviving at this point right now. So, well, yeah, we located right now in Sweden, so I'm gonna be familiar with some of the shit that he's gonna be going up with, especially the case with Einar. That's how you say the real name, the nigga name. I don't know how he's gonna pronounce the name right now. He's probably gonna butcher the name, bro. But it's all good, bro. It's Swedish is a weird ass language as well. So let's get it.
Coastline in Italy. Now, as I covered in my older video about Sweden, the country has become a hotspot for gang violence, gun crimes, and even bombings directly related to these.
Yeah, that's true. Y'all don't be commenting on my poses and shit, bro. I need to get my shit out. You feel me? But yeah, bro. In the UK, y'all got knives and shit. You feel? In what's it called? In the US, y'all got shootings. You feel me? And then over here in Sweden, bro, there's hella bombings. I don't know why it's so popular, bro. But yeah, bro, niggas be bombing niggas, bro. I don't know why. They only get the whole thing, and bro, I ain't got no explanation for it, bro. I'm not involved with nothing. I don't want no smoke with nobody. Listen, I'm doing the simple ass reaction, bro. So, listen, I'm reaction, nothing else, bro.
Gang wars. And this makes Sweden very unique in that sense, as despite its gangs being smaller in numbers than gangs in the UK and the US, they tend to be much more brutal, with their tactics sometimes resembling the era of the Troubles in Northern Ireland, where through guerrilla warfare, the IRA shot mortars at prime ministers and even assassinated a member of the British royal family when his fishing boat was rigged with an explosive. Now, with rap almost becoming synonymous with criminal activity, whether it's through a rapper just trolling about it or a rapper actually admitting to crimes in each song, it's not much different on the other side of the Atlantic. Einar is a figure I covered.
What do you say? Einar. So that's how y'all niggas be pronouncing the name. It's well, I'm not like it's Einar. I'm not saying it like that, bro. I'm just saying like, bro, y'all pronounce, so y'all know and y'all got the knowledge of how to pronounce the name, even though you feel me. But it's Einar, you know, Einar. You get me?
Briefly in my Sweden video, whose involvement in gangs was very confusing to me. He was a well-off kid and the son of a famous actress. He really broke into music.
Crazy part about it too as well, like, bro, he was one of Sweden's biggest, if not the biggest, one of Sweden's, I can say at least, one of Sweden's biggest rapper, bro. He had that, what's it called? Bro, as soon as he hopped on the song, like on a feature or something, bro, shit will blow up like that Drake effect. You feel me, bro? He could hop on anything, bro, and the nigga could flow, bro. I ain't not gonna lie, bro. I am not gonna lie, because at first, when I moved here to Sweden, bro, I couldn't fuck with Swedish music at first, bro. I thought it was garbage. To be honest, bro, I didn't like it, because the reason why I was so used to English rap, and then to make that transition and hearing that shit, mind you, once we moved here, at that time there was no like legitimate producers like that. You feel me? So a lot of times what they will do is just put on a 50 Cent beat and then freestyle over the shit and call it a freestyle when it's not really even a freestyle, because you're not going off the top of the dome. You feel me? So that's what I was like, bro, this ain't even a freestyle, but it's already, you feel me? But longer down the path, bro, you could see the evolution of the shit, bro. It's getting better and better and better and better. But that comes with me as well, being so, like, bro, when it comes to music, bro, if I really don't like something, I can't force myself to like it. You feel me? I can't force myself. It gotta really happen naturally. Otherwise, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I can't do it, bro. I can't.
Around 2019, and it looks like right away he became associated with a crowd he had no business being a part of. According to Swedish authorities, his association with certain gang members in Stockholm angered people, specifically angered a gang known as the Varby Network, and this put a target directly on his back. Now, although it's not clear exactly who he associated with to get this target, this part of the story is at least not hard to understand, as it's not much different in the US or anywhere else. When you have two
with gang culture, most of the gang problems and conflicts that be pulling up, bro, is pretty similar to the whole thing. Like, it's all often between money or some other female or something like in that nature where disloyalty has been disproved. You feel me? So it's pretty much the same. It's just that different cultures, different languages, different, you feel me, different wares and all that. But at the same time, bro, it's a lot of the shit, once you investigate it, this shit, bro, they be going through the same shit. If it were to niggas be snitching or whatever it can be, you know? A lot of people, if you, once you clock it, bro, they be going
two
through
groups that are at war with losses taken on both sides. Putting yourself around one group can make you the enemy of another, whether that means you've taken pictures with them or just appeared in music videos. All of these guys on the other side now know your face, and it's one they're unfamiliar with. All they know is you associate with the enemy, making you appear to be a bigger threat because they don't know who else you associate with. You could very well be close enough with someone that could set them up. So usually a message has to be sent, and that's exactly what happened. Einar was kidnapped in 2020 and extorted, but once he was let go, it appears that he failed to notice two very important events. One was that the guys that kidnapped him were caught and put on trial, and thus the police were expecting him to testify. The second
that he's talking about right now, these are rappers, nigga. Yeah, these are big ass rappers too. Like, so y'all think y'all niggas in the US, y'all not the only rappers that be getting busy, bro. Y'all not. The whole world be getting busy. The whole world. I bet you there's niggas in Pakistan and niggas in India that be OGs, you feel me? You know, but I mean, we don't hear it that much because it's on the other side of the country, you feel me? But I'm telling you, bro, they be getting down everywhere. So don't think you're the only one that's be getting down, bro. You're not the only tough one over here. That's the problem with a lot of people. They be thinking they're the only one and the tough one just because they're rolling with them. You feel me? They roll with that pow. But yeah, dog. No, I remember this one. Shit went viral. Shit was everywhere. You could not miss it that day when this nigga got kidnapped, bro. Yeah, bro.
Second is the fact that members of the Varby network were still roaming around free, and they knew how to find him, as they already did. Instead of taking these two things into consideration, he not only stayed in Stockholm despite probably having enough money to live elsewhere, but less than 30 days before his death, he released a song called Dansa, where many people believe he took a direct shot dissing the group that kidnapped him. And this initial arrest of the kidnappers, including two rival rappers, Yasin and Haval, is what led to the theory that they were somehow behind his death. Now, all of this is alleged since, as of 2025, 4 years after the murder, the case remains.
I love the fuck. Them two got a song together too. It's unreleased, bro. Damn, I forgot what it's called, bro. Oh, Hector, man. Yeah, that's what it's called. Hector, man. Så att jag fick en skott och gussen fick hämta hem och ännu en kropp. Alltså, bro. Yeah, that Swedish came out of me. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Those niggas were flowing on that song.
It's unsolved. But despite Einar stating he did not want to testify, there was no way to assure the Swedish police wouldn't contact him again for more information about the Varby network. Now, many rappers have talked about sending hits from their jail cell, and although this is a crime more associated with mafia bosses, there is of course one man in drill who most likely allegedly did this in reality. Now, if you've ever heard Charleston White talk about King Von, you've probably heard him say Devon only beat the
Satan's greatest soldiers was King Von.
A demon force One of Satan's greatest soldiers was King Von.
This nigga is stupid, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Charleston White is a real life Boondocks character.
Murder case that led to him being released in 2017 and linking up with Lil Durk to start his rap career was all because witnesses had been killed. Now all of this is unverified, but King Von was originally from a hood called Killer Ward before he ever associated with O Block. And the case that Von caught that saw him miss the beginning of the drill scene was a murder and 2 attempts at a birthday party.
Damn.
Von was close friends with a guy named Boss CJ, who was from Killer Ward, and many believe that he gave a statement to the police placing Von at the scene of the crime. Now, he wasn't named in any paperwork, but it is believed that the birthday being celebrated was his, and the paperwork does say that the person giving the statement was celebrating his birthday. Now, it's important to note that whoever the witness was, he never explicitly stated Von was one of the shooters, and arguably nothing helped Von beat the case more than his co-defendant agreeing to testify against him while putting himself at the scene and then recanting. In fact, Von was probably only brought up by the police when this statement was being made because they already believed him to be the shooter. Regardless, once something like this happens, the paperwork always gets out and people put pieces together. And just months before Von's trial, CJ was killed on the north side of Chicago after someone had dropped his location. And of course, as he was known to do, Von rapped several times about a witness being killed and even sending a hit from his cell. But back to Einar. The group accused of his kidnapping was all sentenced around the same time, 3 months before his mysterious death. But despite the rapper,
Tough part was, bro, like his death. He didn't even live here in Sweden, dog. I mean, he was visited from what I understand and from what I've heard, bro. He had some place out in Spain or something, I think. And I don't know if y'all heard that he dropped that song, Dansa, which means dance in Swedish, yeah. If y'all wanted to know that, but he dropped that song, and it's allegedly, I ain't gonna say nothing, it's alleged that he might have dissed somebody's, you feel me, somebody's clothes. You feel me? So once that happened, bro, I do not know why he came back. I don't know why he came back. Cause as he said, bro, he had enough money to live somewhere else. But I don't know if he was on a vacation thing, he was meeting somebody else, bro. So whatever it was, bro, he should have just, like, it's easier to say that shit now, obviously, but as a rapper, as a famous rapper, bro, and especially a rapper that's involved with beef, like once you reach that high point, I imagine that you want to feel safe and feel the niggas that are around you, make them feel safe too, you feel me? So I would probably think like, bro, we moving across the country, you feel me? Across the country, somewhere quiet, somewhere where y'all niggas can't find me, bro. Like, and I'm gonna be chilling, posting all my songs from there. We got the studio at the house, but I don't need to go outside. You feel me? But sometimes, bro, that feeling when you haven't been touched or something for quite a time, that shit can get to you. And I've seen it happen to niggas, bro. I've seen it, like, bro, niggas be feeling untouchable and shit, bro. And then it can happen very quick, bro. That's why I never, like, always the one with, I'm never posting my chest out. I'm here. I'm not saying that he did that. But I've seen, like, I'm going through, like, I've seen people acting this way and it's not been ending up good for them, bro. So keep your head down. You feel me? The best thing y'all can do in a lot of situations, bro, keep your head down and just be quiet and observe from your situation, from the back. Observe anything. That's the best thing you can do, because you can. A lot of people, they're gonna be talking hella much, and they're gonna show you what type of person they are. Y'all ain't even gonna say too much. You feel me? Just by looking and observing of their actions and seeing if their words match their actions and shit, bro, you're gonna learn a lot of shit, bro. So that's how I am at these. So it's up to y'all.
receiving sentences of less than a year, this case was just part of a larger proceeding against the Varby network, as the main component wasn't a witness against them, but messages sent through an encrypted chat, as a footballer who once played for the Swedish national team was sentenced to 11 years for aiding the kidnapping and negotiating the price for a contract killing, possibly the future murder of Einar. Another man considered to have a leadership role within the group was sentenced to 17 years, as well as 24 other members being sentenced for past crimes. So this one kidnapping nearly brought down the whole network, so it's safe to say that Einar should have left Sweden probably before this trial even concluded. But in 2023, a little while after Haval's eventual release, he dropped a song called Southside, which contributed to the theory that he actually watched the execution of Einar on FaceTime. Now, it's no secret that an inmate in almost any country can get a cell phone smuggled to them by a guard, and in the song, Haval states that someone started...
Bro, for y'all niggas don't know, look up the prisons over here in Sweden, bro. Look up the prisons over here in Sweden, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's a day and night difference with the US. If we're gonna compare them to, bro, niggas be having iPads and chilling and shit, bro. They be having bunk beds and, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, it is, bro, compared, I'm not saying that it's a good place to be, bro. I'm just saying compared to the US, nigga. Compared to the US, nigga, a lot of people over here got it good. They got it good, bro. I'm telling you.
The war with the wrong place, and after a guard smoking him an iPhone, he watched a shooter pull out his gun and shoot someone.
Damn.
Now, this wouldn't seem too far-fetched, as another rapper in Sweden, Gaboro, was actually chased down and recorded by the guy that was chasing him.
Yo, I saw that video too, bro. That shit, bro. Shit. And he hasn't been rapping for that long as well, bro. I didn't think he was that good of a rapper, but I mean, he had a solid fan base, though. That's the thing. He had a real solid fan base that fucked with him. I didn't understand it. I did not understand why. If y'all go listen to this nigga music, bro, go check him out, bro. But y'all don't know. I might fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Just step out your box a little bit. You feel me? Go try something new today. You know. But yeah. The video was a little scary, I ain't gonna lie. I say that to say this because, bro, the nigga was begging for his life, yo, at the end of the thing, bro. So, like, and he was, like, you could hear everything, bro. And the nigga that was the shooter, allegedly, bro, he had it on, you feel me? He had it on cam, bro. It was in some type of parking lot or something, bro. So, there was no way he could have been ready for that shit. Yeah, so they definitely had the low on this nigga and the addy on this nigga. So I just feel sorry, bro, like for his family, bro, and all the people that are around him that gonna be affected by this, you know, because those are the ones that's really gonna be most affected about this. You feel me? Like fans and shit, bro, they gonna listen to you today and then they gonna find a new artist tomorrow. You feel me? So, yeah, bro, it's just like, I need to start regarding human life, bro. It's like, yo, chill, bro. Saying all that. But I mean, I can't really comment on this as much, like, as I want to. Because, as I said before, I'm not involved in none of this. But from an outside perspective and looking in, bro, I've always had this at like arm's length. I want this shit real close to me. You feel me? Just knowing who's involved, just so I know that you with that crew. Okay, nothing more than that. You feel me? But I don't even live in Stockholm. I used to live there, but I'm in a small ass town right now. So you feel me? So it's all good. But yeah, dog. It was sad.
Regardless, no one has ever been placed in custody for this crime, and it seems that Einar was only being used by the streets, so it's unlikely that anyone even attempted to retaliate for him. A sad story that didn't have to end this way had he just chosen a different path. Now, Shiva, or Andrea Arigioni, is a popular drill rapper from Milan in Italy, who is currently serving a 6.5-year prison sentence for attempted murder.
Damn. Shiva. I've never heard of this nigga. I mean, I don't listen to Italian drill, bro. I do listen to New York, Chicago, French, what more? Shit, I even found the Japanese drill, bro. Y'all think I'm bullshit? Don't make me pull it up, bro. Do not make me pull it up, bro. All that you get, bro. Don't make me start. Don't make me start. Oh, Toshiganari. No, voila. I mean, I love to explore different type of music. You feel? But it's just that if I don't find something I don't like, I feel like I'm wasting my time. That's the thing. But if y'all want me to do a reaction on this Shiva nigga, bro, shit, drop a like.
Managed to grow quite a following in the country, but what led to him having to serve time after being convicted in 2024 was allegedly a beef between his clique, known as Oves Santana, and another well-known rapper from Milan, Rondo de Sosa. Now, if you're not from Italy, but you've seen Vice, you might recognize him from a Noisy interview he did a couple years back. And he credits him.
Is that him? Hold on.
If you've seen Vice, you might recognize him from.
I've seen this interview before, bro. This is that interview, wasn't it? Where they be doing hella drug deals and they be dropping some drug from the stairways and in the abandoned apartments and shit, bro. Isn't it? Is it this video? Or am I bugging? Italian rapper banned from performing gangster rap internationally in Italy. Damn.
A Noisy interview he did a couple years back, and he credits himself with creating Italian drill, and he's part of a group known as 7 Zoo. Rondo and some of his associates, like a rapper called Baby Gang, are banned from performing in several venues throughout Italy, with Baby Gang even being reportedly banned from an entire city in northern Italy. And although 7 Zoo's involvement has never been...
That's the thing as well, bro. Y'all get put on the map. Y'all be getting put on the map and shit. But as an artist, y'all all know, bro, like, where y'all get your most benefits and profits from is from, not streaming, but touring and shit. Touring on live tours and shit, bro. And if you can't perform nowhere, I mean, that's a huge chunk of your money that's out the window. So, for y'all that's thinking about being drill rappers and shit, think again, and then think again, and then reverse, and then think again if you already want to do this. Because as a drill rapper, and to be successful, bro, you gotta, I think, bro, I really literally think, bro, because the way it's built up now, bro, you either gotta have something to your name or be about something. You feel me? That's what people want to be, so authentic and want to match the authenticity, bro. They want to be shooters, killers, and everything, and to really make it and shit. And once you portray that, what's good? Well, how do you say it? Once you portray that image and put out that energy, bro, that shit's gonna be circling around all the time, bro. It's a never stop. It's a never stopping circle. You feel me? So once you encounter these situations, bro, there's only gonna be a amount of situations where you can come out unscathed. Or if it's not gonna be you that's gonna be unscathed, it's gonna be somebody else, somebody that's close to you, innit? So y'all thinking about being a drill rapper, bro, you gotta really consider these things, bro. Because right now, I think being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs, depending on where you at. And especially as a drill rapper, bro, that even makes the chances of you fucking up or getting fucked up even higher. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all
Proven in court, it's alleged that the two MMA fighters that waited for and attacked Shiva outside of a recording studio were associates of Rondo and his clique. Now, like with most of the stories we hear similar to this one, he and Rondo were once associates that even collaborated on music. But one day in July 2023, at the recording studio that he founded in Settimo Milanese on the far west side of Milan, with the studio even being named Milano Ovest Santana headquarters, two men would watch as Shiva's driver pulled their black Range Rover into a parking lot before they both popped out from behind.
You gotta be on hot, bro. 20 motherfucking 4/7, bro. And I'm not, and every single second of the day, bro. Not just 24 seconds. You gotta be on point every single time if you're this type of rapper, bro. He's just pulling up into the studio, bro. With the bro, like, imagine this. If you're pulling up to the studio as a drill rapper, you thinking you just gonna turn into the gate, bro. No, you know what you gotta do, bro. You gotta take a couple of blocks, spin the block a couple of times just to see if somebody ain't following you, bro. Just at the back, you feel me? Gotta watch in the rear view mirror and see if bro, is that the same car that's been following me for 3 blocks right now? Let me just make a turn. Let me turn right and see if he's following me. You gotta be on this type of timing, bro. All that, bro. And I don't care who you is. No human can be on timing for 24/7 every single second of the motherfucking day. There's gonna be a point where you gonna slip up. That's just it. That's it, bro. You can't. Nobody can, bro. So I'm firming. God damn it.
The gate.
Goddamn dog came in. Excuse me. She came in and destroyed my goddamn video, you feel me? So you got blame her. Blame her. Yeah. Alright. Ugh. Alright, we're heading back to the video. Where was we at?
And once Shiva had gotten out of the car wearing brass knuckles, they apparently fractured his jaw. But shortly after, Shiva would retrieve an illegal firearm he bought from an unnamed security guard and fire at his attackers, striking both in the legs. Now, despite the clear self-defense situation,
in the US, that wouldn't be ruled as self-defense. They pulled up on them, and they brass knuckles is crazy, but they pulled up on them, and then what's it called? They started running after. So, brother, I mean, once you turn your back, I heard that shit in US. Once you turn your back, is self-defense.
Go home, folks.
Self-defense is over. There ain't no self-defense if the motherfucker has turned his back and you start shooting at the motherfucker. So, yeah, in the US, that wouldn't even be ruled as self-defense. Even though I think, bro, nigga, 2 niggas attacking you, bro. Dude, for sure, blick him down. You got every right, in my opinion. But
there must not be a mutual combatants law in Italy like, say, the one in Illinois, as despite the fact that he was attacked and clearly fired non-lethal shots, rather than being charged with aggravated assault, he was charged and convicted of attempted murder, possibly due to the firearm being illegal, as well as the court arguing that Shiva's gang apparently had a bag containing ammunition, as well as a silencer at the scene of the crime, proving that he was possibly a danger to society. Still, though,
wait, y'all did the shooting and y'all didn't. Bro, y'all could have got some niggas to just dispatch for everything, but I mean, oh well.
He received much less time for 2 attempted murders that you would ever get in the United States. And moving on, the French drill scene has been going on for years now, and it's just a reflection of the gang politics and instability that has plagued the country for at least 100 years at this point. From the Corsican mobsters taking over the country, the North African gangs controlling the drug trade, and even the most powerful mob in the world, Ndrangheta, operating from Sicily to Paris. And this brings us to a rapper named MANEKO.D. Born in Vendée, France, in the
That nigga fire, wallah, MANEKO.D, bro. If y'all don't listen to MANEKO.D, y'all niggas is sleeping. Yeah, y'all better wake up, bro. Nigga is fuego. He been dropping hella hits for, I don't know, for how long, bro? Damn, bro. But I heard a nigga, bro. He been active too. He be getting active too. At least his gang or what it is. Let's see what he's on though.
Prefecture of La Roche-Saunier. His story is one of success and tragedy, as he would go from the halls of Elise Palace, a former royal residence for the House of Orleans that
Okay, I didn't know he was all of that now. I didn't know he did all of that. Visiting the royal palace and all that. Damn! This nigga really got it like that.
has since been converted into the home of the president. He was personally invited by the French president to meet foreign dignitaries, but now...
No, my best cabron. What the fuck? He was personally invited by the president? That's crazy, bro. Which one of y'all U.S. rappers got... I mean, y'all probably have, bro. Y'all got indicted, though. And, bro... Nigga Trump has set niggas free for I don't know, but this nigga set Kodak free. He said Chef G, and all them niggas like I'm like, oh, what this guy fuck going on? You feel me? But hey, I didn't know they were getting down like this. I didn't know that.
He's serving time in prison for murder. But before beginning his music career, MANEKO.D worked as a simple pizza delivery boy before moving up as a waiter in one of the most expensive areas in Paris, an area referred to as Luxembourg due to it being home to the beautiful Luxembourg Palace, which is the seat of the French Senate. Not to be...
See what I mean, bro? Y'all better follow your dreams, bro. Follow your dreams. He started as a pizza. What did he say? Pizza deliverer, or whatever the fuck they call it. That's where he started, bro. And he was guaranteed, what's it called? France's biggest rappers at the time, I would say, bro. Bro, I haven't heard anybody make it like that, bro. He was well known internationally. You get me? I don't know how much, or in the U.S. how much I'll be listening to Afrobeat, but he had the scene at one point. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Be confused with the country of Luxembourg. Now, from freestyling on the internet in 2015, he gained popularity on social media, and it led to the release of his first full-length project in 2016, which sold more than 200,000 copies. He immediately became one of the most popular rappers in France, and this led to a huge deal with Puma. He even made an appearance in a French film. Ironically, in the film, MANEKO.D played a teenage boy who was being accused of murder, while he himself would be awaiting trial for murder at the time of its release. In 2017, he was invited to the presidential palace to meet the president of Guinea while he was on an official visit to France. And just 1 year after this, the fateful event that had changed his life occurred in the streets of Paris. Now, Paris is divided into several administrative districts, and one night in July of 2018, a large gang brawl will break out between gang members from the 10th district and the 19th district, with MANEKO.D hailing from the 19th. Now, it's unclear what started this fight, but two things that were clear to French authorities were that it was a gang conflict and that MANEKO.D's car had been witnessed at the scene. Now, MANEKO.D had never been in trouble with the law before, but likely due to the gruesome crime, his bail was denied. You see, during the fight, a 23-year-old man from the 10th district was killed, with a knife being a murder weapon. Now, initially, MANEKO.D wasn't arrested, as for the remainder of 2018, the police would have no suspects. And in September, just 2 months after the incident, MANEKO.D would announce that he was retiring from music, likely knowing what was coming. Because in January 2019, he and 8 other men would be arrested, and they would all sit for 4 years, before MANEKO.D and 5 other men were all found guilty, with 3 other men being acquitted. Now, even though he was likely not the one that used the murder weapon, he would still be given 12 years for simply participating, while the other defendants received anywhere from 10 to 18-year sentences. And despite MANEKO.D's car being found on fire in a parking lot the next day, the vehicle was caught on camera at the time of the event at the scene. Here we had a man who would
Well, if there was any time y'all can go back in time and be a criminal, bro, which time would it be, bro? I'm telling you, bro. I mean, if y'all say in the early 2000s, y'all stupid as hell. If y'all say like 90s or something, I'll still say y'all a little slow. Y'all a little slow. Y'all say the 80s, early 80s. You feel me? I'll probably say alright. You feel me? Alright. I think that was the best time to do it, bro. Like, no cameras like that on every single street, every single block. No technology for niggas to track you down, no, in your car and shit. No, you feel me? All that, God, bro, you can't do. I can't even breathe without a camera, you feel me, on me. I can't even step out my goddamn apartment and not, bro, there's goddamn cameras out the apartment, bro. I think, like, on the average, how many times do you think y'all be filmed in a day? In a day, bro. And I'm talking about any type of camera, like, if a chick just be selfieing and you just happen to walk past her and you're filmed there. Or if there's a car that's on the way somewhere to at McDonald's or at Mickey D's or whatever, you feel me? And you just happen to walk past the car on the traffic light, you feel me? The camera got cars in it. Traffic lights got cameras too. You hear me? Y'all just need to understand, bro, how many times y'all get filmed in a day. And I think a lot of y'all motherfuckers will start clocking. Yeah, I ain't invincible, and I'm not invincible, and I'm not invisible. You feel me? So please, at least try to plan your shit and don't make it so easy for the cops. You feel me? Y'all make it way too easy for these niggas.
Just 2 albums had become a superstar, brand ambassador, and a presidential dinner guest, still being dragged down by street politics.
Damn.
Likely just not being able to let go of where he came from, or keeping the same crowd around him that he hung around while he was a pizza delivery boy. When you reach a certain level, or even just a certain age, you can't take everyone with you, and you have to realize that. But as it is for a lot of young men, this ends up being their downfall. But this, what I've covered today, is just a fraction of what's happening from Greece to Spain.
That what he said right there, bro. I think that's a lot of niggas downfall, bro. Cause you obviously wanna bring up the niggas that's your day ones, or what it is, like, bro, that you've met in the school, that close and shit, bro. But they're all gonna be some casuals that you got in your circle, bro. That, bro, no matter what you do, bro, you can't take them with you, bro. That's just the reality of it, bro. And I hope I don't end up in that type of situation, bro. I hope I get successful enough that way I can take care of everybody, you feel me? But I'm not gonna be delusional enough and not, like, understand that, bro. If it comes down to the fact, bro, if I'm gonna have to push away some niggas, bro, just for the sake of my family and my inner circle, bro, my inner circle, you feel me? Those that are really close to me, just for them to have a better future and shit, I'm gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna kick you to the curb, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Because at the end of the day, bro, there's a lot of shit I've been through where I've shown too much loyalty to some people, and they take it and use it as an advantage, bro. Take an advantage of your ass, bro. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you just go cold as a person, you feel me? And it becomes much easier just to leave motherfuckers, but those that are really closest to you and that will never switch up on you for anything, bro, you learn to, you learn to admire them even more. So, yeah.
Spain, and I hope I was able to shed a light on this subject for the rest of the world. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.
For damn sure, thank you, Trap University. Y'all better go and head to his channel, subscribe to his channel. Shit fire. Bro, we made a goddamn 12-minute video to a 40-minute video, godly. But anyway, yo, if y'all like the video, bro, if y'all enjoyed yourself, if y'all ended up all the way over here, bro, I appreciate y'all. I really do. We at 29 subscribers at least. We need one more with 30. That was the goal, you feel me? So yeah, I appreciate y'all again. And subscribe if you want to be part of the growth of the new family. MANEKO gang, MANEKO.D. Woo is out. Free Palestine from the river to the sea.